Oh, and mine's and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And are you ever been to sea, Billy? No, Captain, but I've been blown ashore. But new knife day, and we, the pejorative we, just got the Civivi knife combo kit from Walmart. So these things are picking up traction, and I ordered this one online. I have been to Walmart after Walmart after Walmart looking for the Storm Poopers, that Mossy Oak gift set, a couple other things. I think there was like 9 trips overall through 3 different Walmarts to get those things secured. But I ordered this online. I was tired of going to Walmart. But one thing to note. This is how it came from Tewali World. They sent it like this. I didn't accidentally cut this doing unboxing time. I went right across the top here. Mildly annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't care that much about packaging. The contents aren't damaged. So let's get her out. And let's just go in order easiest to remove first. And of course we got the lanyard right here, and I'm a sucker for a good lanyard. This will get carried on here. I've got to learn how to tie knots like this. One day, but it ain't today. We have got our multi-tool right here, and we have got pry bar, a couple of small wrench sizes, we got the bottle opener, and we got a tiny spoon. I can't see myself using that anytime soon. I'm not one to freebase in the woods, so it's nice to have, I guess. That was kind of dark. Guys, that was a little bit dark. And of course, we got the boy himself. And gentlemen, there is a reservoir tip. So what we got in here, let's take a look at it. And first things first, and most importantly, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. It is reversible. We have got black G10. We have got a flipper tab, so let's flick the bean. And we have got 2.98 inches of D2 steel, and the packaging says it's on ceramic bearings. And the action feels a little bit tight for bearings, but I believe it. It is a very smooth action. Might be able to loosen that up a touch and do something with that. However, you've got the Civivi pivot collar right here, which means you can only loosen it from one side. So you only have so many options loosening this up and keeping the blades centered. So I may mess with that after I carry it for a week. I'm not sure. However, let's take a look at our factory edge. I have done so many takes. This sheet was brand new when I started. But as you can see, she do be sharp. And, you know, after the cheap knives that we've been looking at, because it's been a very, very budget season for us, it's good to see an edge like that. Like, I always like a good Civivi factory edge. They definitely take care of me. I am a Civivi fan, and I haven't had one in a while, so it feels good to have a new one in hand. Especially one that just came out. It's nice being, like, on top of what's happening as it happens instead of, like, a year behind. But let's take a look on the trusty edge tester that you guys got for the channel. Thank you so much. Haven't mentioned that in a while, but thank you. And guess what Daddy ordered? Daddy got some new test clips. You don't have to call me Daddy unless you want to. I'm just saying. Oh man, this is Pepperidge Farm. You open it and it still ain't open. So let's get these out. But yeah, so like, again, I haven't had a new Civivi in a minute. I am happy to see it, especially after a lot of the really, really cheap stuff that we've been taking a look at. It feels good. Let's get the clip loaded up, and I'm also happy to have the calibrated test clips, because these things are definitely a lifesaver, and they're a bit easier to deal with than manually loading that spool. Alright, what do we got in here? 225. So definitely not the worst factory edge. This is kind of about there for Civivi. Let's get one more test clip out. These things go so fast, you guys. Like, I'm going to have to order more of them consistently just to stay ahead of the curve on this. Like, when we do a cardboard slayer, we burn through a bunch. Like, we burn through a bunch of these things. We might go through like 12, 13 of them in one session. Tear this out. 210. So yeah, very consistent factory edge across the edge. We are in the low 200s, which is still a high-end cutlery edge. It's not the sharpest thing I've ever seen, but it is a good edge. And I think it's on the toothier side, so it does a great job. It's going to be a great edge. So, you know, and I will say, like, it's a little bit on the dainty side as far as the handle size is concerned for me, but I've also got big hands, like I wear XL gloves. But for $25, I think this might be the budgetiest budget of the budget Civivis that are out there right now. I don't think I've seen anything at MSRP that costs less than this. Someone in the comments is probably going to correct me on that. Please do. But, you know, for 25 bucks, it's hard to argue with, especially like the D2. Like, the price of D2 seems to be dropping fairly consistently. I am so happy to see that. Like, again, 8CR13 should be the minimum for most things. Like once you hit like the $5 knife territory, that 8CR is anything below 8CR is kind of forgivable. But like 8CR should be minimum, D2 should be coming up, yeah, you know, and the price should be coming down, and then S35VN should be replacing D2. That is my preferred order of operations. I don't know if we'll ever see that, but that's my train of thought on it. So we are going to take another look at this thing before I carry it. It's going back in the box right now because we got to wait a little while until we get a couple other knives out of the way. Again, very, very budget knife heavy holiday season, you guys. And we have got plenty of stuff to take a look at. But I'm happy to have this in hand. I'm happy to be able to look at it for you guys. It's going to be fun to carry it. It's going to be a good week with that. But I just wanted to do my first impression of this thing, let you guys know what I thought about it, show it off. So all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so, so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We have got giveaways coming up very soon. I promise. I'm waiting on a couple things to come in. If you're not a channel member and you want to join, we do have the giveaways coming up for my personal Sin-Cut Crowley right here. And we have got my CRKT Van Hoy snap lock that I'm giving away for the channel members. So that'll be coming up very soon here if you want to join and become a member. But comments, I love some feedback. If you have one of these, let everybody know how it's treating you so far. And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.